Okay, I may have been a little harsh on the original Hatoful boyfriend, and I also forgot to mention one major thing about it. There's an unlockable story called Hurtful Boyfriend where you take the role of the best friend pigeon while trying to uncover an elaborate murder mystery of the main character. Even though there was no player interaction and longer than it had any right to be, I found it engaging at times. I bring this up because Hatoful Boyfriend Holiday Star is exactly like that, but without any of the enjoyment. The story, or at least what I understood, it was surprisingly really unfocused. You play as the same character regardless of which bird you hooked up with, and everyone is getting ready for Christmas. You and your friends have to uncover the mystery of who is stealing Christmas decorations. You soon find out that these thieves are actually two bird-person hybrid things who only communicate by way of holiday greetings. No joke. That story ends for a while, and now all of a sudden you have to go to a convention with your friend and teacher and later use anime powers to stop an evil pheasant from destroying the school. Then, you and another character somehow travel to the Holiday Star, which is a watercolor realm where everything is distorted and doesn't make sense. Ugh, it's just a mess. They do try to explain everything in a comedic way, but they just suck at it. Because it's so unfocused, I found it to be extremely boring, but the biggest danger is not paying attention. Without spoiling too much, there's a point where you have to stop the creepy doctor from killing the two bird things by boiling them in soup. You're presented with two different ways of attacking him. One option is correct, the other results in him killing you, so you have to start the chapter all over again. Luckily, you can save during the story, but for some stupid reason, depending on the console you have, you can't pause and save at a moment when you're presented with an important decision. In addition to the main story, there are a bunch of little side stories and even a date that you can go on with any of the 8 candidates in either their bird or human forms. I know what you're probably asking. Michael, this clearly isn't your kind of game, so why are you talking about it? Simply put, the original wasn't like this, and it also had multiple different endings. This just feels like a graphic novel that asks for my consent every time I need to turn the page, so why not just make a graphic novel? If you can get involved in the story since there's really no gameplay, then that's fine. I just couldn't see the point. The only thing that this did for me was give me a better appreciation for the original. So my advice, unless you're really curious, go back to the original instead.